to sing on this last song. Round of applause for these students for learning this music in about 3 weeks.
Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to briefly switch the stage over. And as soon as the stage is completely switched over, we're going to do something very special this evening. We're going to use a couple of minutes to introduce you to some of the newer students that have been accepted into the Tri-M Music Honor Society this evening. So, in just a short while. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you our president this year of Tri-M, Ms. Katrin Pitt.
Ladies, gentlemen, and fellow students, tonight we are honored to formally induct a number of students who have met the necessary Tri-M criteria and have accepted invitations to become active members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. We will also recognize the continuing members of our chapter. At this time, I wish to introduce the student officers of our chapter. Adrian Cordes is the vice president. Please rise. Emily Barlow is the secretary. Jack Childs is the treasurer. Rich is the historian. And Allison Bramble is the parliamentarian. Members and candidates for Tri-M have been carefully selected on the basis of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Scholarship represents scholastic achievement and open-mindedness towards knowledge and truth. Character emphasizes a devotion to high ideals and recognizes no barriers between people of diverse backgrounds. Leadership guides us to a greater undertaking, and service encourages assistance and kindness to others. I will now describe the meaning of the name Tri-M for the candidates. The name Tri-M was derived from the original name of our honor society, Modern Music Masters. Let us remember that we should study the past to effectively plan our future. This is a youth organization, and with each succeeding year, its membership will be made up of young people such as us. Therefore, our honor society will never grow old, but we will be eternally modern. The second letter M signifies music. According to the Random House Dictionary of the English language, music is the art of sound that expresses ideas and emotions in significant forms through the elements of rhythm, melody, harmony, and color. The third letter M signifies masters. In the art field, the custom has been to give the title of master to those who have achieved a high degree of proficiency. We will now introduce our new candidates. Please come onto the stage as I call your name. Ryan Ball. Mackenzie Barrett. Spencer Burnham. Sydney Pickett. Eve Asari. Abigail Maxfield. Lily Wilkinson Reed. We will now acknowledge our continuing members of Tri-M. Please come up onto the stage as I call your name. Allison Bramble. Adrian Cordes. Emma Lombardo. Patwell Mutalenu. Zoe Popovic. Rachel Richards. Jack Scheibels. A good view. Okay. You have all met the criteria as a Tri-M candidate for student membership. As masters, you now have increased your opportunities to serve your school and community. A member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society is one who sets a good example, is always willing to assist those students who are striving to better themselves in music department, and always remembers the real honor brings responsibility. May you accept this honor of membership and the responsibility that is now vested in you. Candidates and continuing members, please raise your right hand and repeat the pledge to show your willingness to carry out the principles of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. We, the members of Westbrook High School Music Department, in order to foster a greater continued interest and a desire for excellence in music performance, to encourage appreciation and awareness in listening to music, to promote wider opportunities for sharing joy through music, both within our school and within our community, to advance the spirit of good music and musical knowledge, and to enhance the reputation of our school as a center for musical enrichment. Accept the honor now granted to us. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you into the Triumph Music Honor Society. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Katrin. Thank you, students. We're so incredibly proud of you. It is one of the joys of being able to be one of the music teachers here is to work with students of such high caliber and to work among such colleagues also of high caliber. I particularly want to acknowledge that outstanding performance, Kyle, that you brought together with your band students. It was just spectacular. Thank you. And if you had the pleasure, 2 concerts down, 1 more to go, Crystal Smith and Lisa Andrade are doing a marvelous job here in the middle school, so please give them some applause as well. Okay. We shall move on with the festivities. I have to apologize, we're not ready to do the Hallelujah Chorus, so you're not going to have to stand up this evening for that. But we are putting it on hold so that it'll be spectacular in our March concert. I think it was a pretty tall order to try to pull that together in 3 weeks. So we really want to do an excellent job, so we decided to put some more work into it and do it in March. In its place, we've got a second piece that the jazz choir, could you start progressing on here? They're going to start off with Carol of the Bells and then move into Jazzy Jingle Bells. Do you know where you are located? Okay. Sopranos down this end. We're going to start with Carol of the Bells. I also want to welcome to the stage my good friend Daryl Moreau, who will be playing piano for us this evening. Okay, you guys ready? You ready? Daryl, can I get an E major chord? Yeah, E major. Okay, give me your ooh.
Dee-da, ba-dee-da, ba-dee-da, ba-dee-dee-ba-do, dee-da, ba-dee-da, ba-dee-da, ba-dee-dee-ba-do, dee-da.
I hear the bells, bright silver bells, now echoing good news that great day of good cheer. Christmas is here,
ba-dee-da,
all is well. Sing
ba-dee-da,
we belong.
ba-dee-da,
Loudly they ring,
ba-dee-da,
chancery,
ba-dee-da,
filling the air, loudly they call. This is the year peace will appear, hatred will cease, love will increase. Songs of sincere message so clear, hearts trotting near, longing to hear. Love is agreeing, love is revealing, love is our being. We are all one. Christmas bells ring out and love's a treasure, so we sing this song in merry measure, spreading the word, let it be heard. Each bell a part of loving heart. Hark, hear the bells, bright silver bells, now echoing good news they bring.
ba-dee-da,
We all can cheer,
ba-dee-da,
Christmas is here,
ba-dee-da,
now all is well. Sing
ba-dee-da,
we go,
ba-do-dee-da,
loudly they ring,
ba-dee-da,
each chancery,
ba-dee-da,
filling the air, loudly declare. This is the year peace will appear, hatred will cease, love will increase. Songs so sincere, message so clear, hearts drawing near, longing to hear. Love is agreeing, love is revealing, love is our being. We are all one. Christmas bells ring out and love's a treasure, so we sing this song in merry measure, spreading the word, let it be heard. Each bell a part of loving hearts. Hark, hear the bells, dong, ding, good news they bring. Ding dong, ding dong.
bop, 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 bop. Oh, jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle, jingle, jingle. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse
open sleigh.
bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, jingle, jingle, jingle bells. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle bells. Jingle, jingle, jingle. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed its lot. We got into a drifted bank, and we got upside. jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
So you may have noticed that we're trying to nod a little bit to all of the holidays this season with pieces that represent different cultures and from different time periods. So we're going to begin our set with the chamber singers with Ce Vivon, and then conclude with a pentatonics piece called That's Christmas to Me. Could the concert chorus please come and join us? Speaking of Simon, chorus, could you please come up silently? Silent chorus. Okay. I do want to ask you to take note of the young man that obviously looks a little bit older to be in high school, and in the solid black in the middle. This is our assistant. His name is Simon Smith. And years ago, I had the pleasure of having him as an intern when I was working at Scarborough High School. And now I have the pleasure of working with him again as he works with our concert chorus. So I want you to please welcome Simon Smith. Simon's going to lead us in our first number, again another Hanukkah piece, Nun, Gimel, Hey, Shin. Those represent the letters on each of the side of a dreidel, the toy that is used to help teach young Jewish children about the story of Hanukkah. Nun, Gimel, Hey, Shin. So we hope you're going to have a little fun with this one as we give you a little bit of Elvis, okay? And if you feel so moved and you can't help yourself, we won't be offended if you sing along a little bit.